Okay, so I'm making gingerbread, and I accidentally put way too much water in, like way too much, like 3 times too much. Almost 3 times too much, right, Josh? Wouldn't it be?
A little over twice as much.
Yeah, a little over twice, a little over 2 times too much. Oh man. Anyway, I had a box of angel food cake mix, so I just dumped it in. I'm going to mix it up, and that's what we're doing. We're just going to have lots of cake, I guess. Lots of cake. And that, my friends, is what happens when you read the instructions on a cake mix without glasses on, if you need glasses. Apparently I do. Yeah. Okay, today we're doing some Super Bowl party foods. So this is how we're going to be partying. We're going to be partying with some chicken chunks, some pizza rolls, some, what else? French fries. It's processed. What can I say? I'm making the gingerbread. I'm making gingerbread. And I got some other stuff going on too. We'll talk about that. But if you want to know who I'm rooting for in the Super Bowl, I don't really care. I don't really care. Here's my football shirt. Right here. I'm just here for the snacks. That's my football shirt. So what else am I going to be doing today? I'm going to mix up some salmon to make salmon patties for dinner tomorrow. I want to get that done ahead of time so I don't have to be stressed about it tomorrow. Not that I'll be stressed about it. It's just one less thing I'll have to do tomorrow. I'm going to make up shred up, I should say, the cabbage and carrots because I want to make some coleslaw. That's going to be for tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll actually make the coleslaw tonight or just do it tomorrow. I'm going to peel these oranges before they go bad, and John will take these in his lunches. I'm going to make some buffalo sauce with some red hot and butter. We're going to get that going. Here's one of these gingerbread cakes, and the other one's in the oven, so we'll see how these turn out. I don't know. And we are going to make the buffalo sauce. Very simple. This 12-ounce bottle of Frank's Red Hot and a stick of butter. That's it. That's all it is. Or at least that's all I make it with. Oh gosh, I gotta get this thing open. Hang on. Man, they seal these things up tighter than Fort Knox, don't they? Okay. Let me see how big's my flame. Alright. Just want it on a low, kind of a low heat. Just dump in the whole bottle. Get that in there. Okay. I always like to put the lid back on. I feel like it's less likely to like break and end up cutting somebody. So, because we just throw it in the trash. Stick of butter, and I'm just gonna put it in there whole. I'm not gonna cut it up first or anything because I want it to melt a little slower. So, all we do is get this going, stir it around. I'm gonna wait till it starts to melt a little bit, or starts to heat up a little bit. Stir it around until the butter's melted, and then let it go for like, I don't know, a minute or two, and make sure it's just all mixed together really good. And that's it. That is it. And this stuff lasts probably a couple weeks in the fridge, so maybe longer, I don't know. We don't usually keep it that long. So okay, it's starting to melt a little bit, so we'll get it stirring around some in there. And I do have some chicken chunks I'm gonna make, but they're fully cooked. They just need basically heated up. So I'll get those going, but I'm waiting for the other cake to finish cooking since we now have 2 cakes since I screwed it up. But oh well. The first one came out already, and it looks pretty decent, I think. Smells good. Definitely smells good. Brennan just got home from work a few minutes ago, and he said it smells really good in the house. He could smell the cake. So we'll see how it turns out taste-wise. Alright, we're still stirring with that butter. It's not melted all the way yet. You can see it in there. So like I said, I apologize for any background noise, but I do have my dishwasher going, and there's a baking sheet in there, so it's a little louder because you can hear the water spraying on that metal baking sheet. But oh well. This dishwasher is definitely way quieter than the old one. That's for sure. For sure. Okay. It's starting to get melted. It doesn't take long. I should have got a container out to put this in. But that's okay.
something with like syrup on it.
What?
Some.
So, oh, you smell the cake that's in the oven. It's gingerbread.
It smells like French toast.
It smells like French toast.
Yeah.
Hayden just came out and asked what the smell was. Does it smell good?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You see that cake sitting over there on the counter?
Yeah.
That's what's in the oven now because I screwed up when I was mixing it. I put in way too much water, so I had to add another cake mix, and so I had.
Like damp or something?
Huh?
Is it like damp, like full of water or something?
No.
What's wrong?
No. Nothing's wrong with it. It looks pretty good. We'll see how it tastes because I didn't have another another gingerbread cake mix, but I had an angel food cake mix, so I put that in. It's like, okay, we'll see how this works out. It smells good. That's all I know. Do you want to try it?
Not really, but
You don't want to be my taste tester?
I can. But
It's okay. You don't have to. You just don't want any right. Do you want some later?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You just don't want any right now, then.
Where's Papa John at?
Him and Brendan went out to the weight room. They're lifting.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so it is all the way melted, and it seems to be incorporated pretty well. So probably going to go ahead and just turn the heat off. Turn off the heat and just let it sit and cool for a couple of minutes. Give it another stir, and I'm going to go get a jar or something to put this in. Okay, the timer just went off for the gingerbread, so let me get that out. It looks good. It smells amazing. I'm going to do a knife test in the middle. Comes out clean, so it's good to go. If you use the measurements that I just used, it fills a pint jar perfectly. So there we go. There's the buffalo sauce. I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir. See if that cheese is melted yet. I haven't stirred it, or I haven't even had the lid off of it yet, other than when I showed it to you. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I got a lot going on over here on this countertop, so the cheese is melting pretty good. It's Velveeta, so in case you wondered, it is Velveeta cheese. Velveeta cheese, chili no beans, and salsa. That's what's in here. I did go ahead and put that first pan of gingerbread back in the oven for 5 minutes and see how it turns out. I sliced it. I thought, well, let me go ahead and slice it. Maybe I'll do a taste test. Well, it was not done. It was not done at all in the middle. The knife came out clean the first time, so we'll see what happens with the second one. We'll see what happens. Okay, let this go. Let this go a little bit longer. Okay. I have a piece of this gingerbread. See, it looks good. It looks like it's nice and done. It's spongy, but it's got an angel food cake mix in it too. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. This is amazing. This is wonderful. Yeah, this is really good. And we have Super Bowl on in the background. I got the oranges peeled and all done up for John for his lunches. So there's those done. Okay, this stuff's all ready to go. We still got pizza rolls in the oven, but those will be out in just a couple minutes. The gingerbread, 2 of them. Some Cool Whip. There's also some, like the Ready Whip kind of whipped cream in the can in the fridge. We've got nacho cheese chips and the Big Dipper chips. Here is, let me set this over here. This is really hot. Definitely ready to eat. Okay, that's getting shut off. So the rest of the food, I'll show you that in just about a minute, but Over here I've got the Keurig, some K-Cups, coffee pot, espresso maker. In here I have some napkins. These are my Newman's K-Cups. There's some straws in there. A couple cloths, because sometimes this thing gets really drippy and splashy. And down here, this is what I set up down here. There's a couple bottles of pop, Pepsi and Mountain Dew right now. There's some coffee cups, to-go cups, and some solo cups, some bottled water.
There's Chase.
And that was Chase, of course. Why not? And down here, let's see, down here we have some extra K-Cups, some of my extra Newman's cups. This we use to make the coffee with sometimes. If we have like a travel mug that doesn't fit under the thing, we just run it into here. That's why it's all discolored and stained. Here's some of John's chocolate sugar-free creamer, the Coffee Mate, and there is a pack of napkins back there. So that's what's on this stand. And here is the rest. Here's the pizza rolls. They just came out of the oven, so they're good and hot right now. This stuff's all nice and hot too. I got the lid on sideways so it doesn't like trap too much moisture in. I also put some paper towels on top because we don't want this stuff to be soggy. We just want it to keep warm. Here's French fries and chicken chunks. We got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and we have the buffalo sauce that I made. So this is the food. And they're out there watching the game, so whenever they feel like it, I'm going to tell them, come on out. I am burning up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I told them, you guys can give me about a minute, minute and a half, and then you can come on out and dig in. And that was just to give me time to do this that I'm doing right now. And what I'm doing right now is telling you that I got most of the stuff that was on my list done today. I did not get the salmon patties mixed up. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I did get the crackers crushed. I crushed up some cracker crumbs to go in it. I did not shred up the cabbage or the carrots, but I'm just gonna have to do that tomorrow because my back is telling me it's time to go chill for a while. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I do have some laundry to do, so I have to do a load of laundry, and other than that, I'm done for the day. So these guys are gonna come out and dig in. Hayden's staying true. He's got his Steelers gear on over there. Have a couple of last little words to put in here. We found out that the French fries dipped in buffalo sauce is very good. We found out that the pizza rolls dipped in the chili cheese sauce is really good, or dip I should say, is good. Pizza rolls with the chili cheese dip is good. And Josh, just in case you wondered, dips his pizza rolls in applesauce.